In the random access file this week, Xerox has announced a new PC desktop operating environment called Global View. This is the first time the famed Xerox PARC Group has introduced a product for the PC platform. Global View is a combination hardware and software product designed for PC networks. It uses an icon-based graphical interface. An old name in typewriters wants to become a new name in personal computers. Smith Corona has announced plans to introduce a line of PCs aimed at the home and small business market. The new machines will be developed jointly with the Acer Corporation and will be marketed under a new Smith Corona Acer brand name. Apple has announced that the full version of HyperCard 2.0 will be bundled with all new Macs. However, the scripting or programming mode of HyperCard 2 will have to be turned on by the user by removing an opaque button over the scripting choices on the home stack. Apple says the protection scheme will prevent totally new users from destroying or altering stacks unintentionally. NEC is preparing to release a new palm-top computer. The system will measure 7 inches by 10 inches and weigh in at under 5 pounds. It will be MS-DOS compatible and come bundled with software. The price under $1,500. Now with this week's software, or in this case hardware review, here's Paul Schindler.
What's missing from this picture? Controls. Those clever folks at Hewlett-Packard have done it again. They've created the niftiest printer we've seen yet for the Macintosh, the HP DeskWriter. The DeskWriter is an HP DeskJet Plus modified to work with Apple Macintosh computers. It has a chooser-level interface, a lovely piece of techno-gibberish which means you don't need to go to third parties for software to attach this printer to your Macintosh. It's Hewlett-Packard's software that makes this hardware solution elegant. The HP DeskWriter is just as easy to use as a laser writer, and the output looks just as good to the average person. And it's much better than ImageWriter dot matrix printer output. Here is ImageWriter draft mode and DeskWriter draft mode. DeskWriter software also does font sizing up to 127 point. Here's what that looks like on paper. It comes with 4 fonts. If you really want it to sing, get the add-on pack of another 6 fonts for $400. The DeskWriter is simple but expensive. Since it's an utterly great printer, it's worth the $1,200 that HP wants for it. For the Computer Chronicles, I'm Paul Schindler.
Taking a look at this week's top 10 software titles for the PC, according to PC Connection, Windows 3.0 still in the #1 slot, followed by Expanded Memory Manager 5.0 and Central Point's PC Tools Deluxe 6.0. In 4th place is WordPerfect 5.1, followed by the new Norton Utilities. Rounding out the top 10 are Procom Plus, Excel 2.1, PC File 5.0, InfoSelect, and CorelDRAW. Plus Development has announced what it calls the world's fastest 3.5-inch PC hard drive. The HardCard 2 XL50 and the HardCard 2 XL105 are hard drives on a card. The performance improvement is achieved through sustained transfer rates of as high as 1.4 megabytes per second. Well, if your next hotel doesn't have a data jack on the phone, 2 companies have come up with a solution for you. Using new variations on old technology, ComOne Data Communications is selling a package called La Voyager that includes an acoustic coupler, a tiny battery-powered 2400 baud modem, and all necessary cables. And Information Machines has recently redesigned their acoustic coupler to also handle 2400 baud transmission rates. It works with your internal or external modem and costs less than $200. Well, finally, why does the FBI belong to more than 25 bulletin boards used by specific political organizations? That's what the Computer Professionals Group for Social Responsibility wants to know. CPSR has filed a suit for release of information on whether the FBI operates a clandestine computer bulletin board system and routinely monitors other boards. Think about that the next time you sign on. That's it for this week's Computer Chronicles. I'm Maria Gabriel.
The Computer Chronicles is made possible in part by the Software Publishers Association, which reminds you that software piracy is a federal offense. When a few people steal software, everyone loses. Additional funding is provided by PC Connection and Mac Connection, and by Byte Magazine and BIX, the Byte Information Exchange.